my stomach just growled really bad, and I hope my phone didn't pick that up. Today is Tuesday, January 9th, and apparently I suck. I feel this renaissance coming. So one of the jobs I have is as a tour guide for Universal Studios. Over the weekend, one of my tours was pretty rough. Things were not going great, I was kind of stuttering here and there, and the last attraction broke down. We had to bypass it, skip it. But it broke down while we were actually in the ride, so the last part was about to happen, but everything went off and the lights just came on, and we sat there for a good 5 minutes, maybe 6 or 7, and then we went off. I apologized, I gave my ending spiel. At the end of all of my tours, I get off pretty much as quick as I can to meet everyone and greet and thank them for taking the tour and everything. And for this tour specifically, I was waiting in my little spot that I usually wait, and the first couple that got off, the girl just looked at me as soon as she made eye contact with me, gave me a thumbs down, and just said, "You sucked." And I was flabbergasted. I didn't know how to react, and to kind of drill it in, as she turned the corner away from me, she looked at me again and just went. And I took it really personally. Especially when things break down. For whatever reason, I know it's not my fault, but I have a little nagging feeling in me that it was my fault, and I just feel bad that I couldn't give the tour that I really wanted to give. So for a little while, I took that really personally and started to think, maybe I shouldn't be a tour guide. Maybe I should quit. Maybe I'm really not cut out for this. So in the time it took for me to walk from that spot to our dispatch office where we check in after every tour, I was ready to quit. And when I checked in with dispatch, I told them everything that happened. And the person in dispatch, Steve, was super nice to me and explained, that lady, she's just a horrible person. Don't take it personally. Nothing that happened was your fault. So don't worry about it. And in the time that he was saying that, I started remembering people getting off the tour. Other people were like, "Hey, great tour, Jose." And, other people understood that wasn't my fault. Some people were talking about how one of the other bits worked, and that's the only one they cared about. And it would almost felt like everyone else heard what she said, and they were all encouraging me. So in that moment, and with Steve telling me how much he appreciates me, and how he actually told someone earlier that day what he thought of me specifically, it was then and there I realized you just can't please everyone. And recently, my friend Goombana put up a video. I'll put a link here, or it might be in the comments below. It's a very funny skit. I partook in it. I did some crappy voice work for it, but granted, her bit was comedic. It's a very true thing that actors suffer in this industry. You just can't please everyone. One thing that you do for someone, they're going to love it. Someone else is going to hate it. And so that's my struggle for the week. And I think it's a universal struggle that all actors consistently go through, of not being able to please everyone. And some of us take it a little harder than we should. Some of us take it a lot harder than we should. Some of us don't take it as seriously as we should. And so that's why there are some one-note actors out there, ones who don't take it seriously, or, who am I to talk? I have no room to talk too. I've complained about performances that other people have loved and vice versa, so I have no room to talk smack about other actors in this industry, because I know firsthand you just can't please everyone. So, I don't know where I'm going with this. What I think I'm trying to go to is, if you're out there and you're trying to get in this industry and you're watching my videos, first of all, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. But if you're an actor trying to get in this industry and you have people telling you to your face that you're no good or that you suck, if there's at least one person who tells you how much they enjoy your acting, or how much of an effect you've had on them, or just someone you don't know telling you, Great job. Listen to those people. Listen to the encouragement. It's a very hard industry that we are in, and people talk about how you have to have thick skin to be in this industry, and I wouldn't necessarily say you have to have thick skin, but it really does help. A lot of us act like we have thick skin, including myself, and really don't. Some of the things that are said to us or about us that we hear about, we act like we brush it off, but as soon as we hit home, behind closed doors, it affects us. So if it's affecting you in that way, know you're not alone in this. That's pretty much all I want to get to this week. It's a new year. It's my first blog of the year. And I hope to continue to have more postings. I've got some more voice gigs coming up with the voice dub studio that I work with. And I still have Corbin to lift my spirits whenever I get home at the end of a rough day. And hopefully you have something or someone that can, be that pillar of support for you. So if anything is not going your way, then you know what? Go and have a nice day. And as always, be excellent to each other.